Live. Hello, good morning, and welcome. I'm so excited. You can see I've got the champagne over here, just chilling. Got some pretty roses. Today marks our 4th anniversary of live streaming Strength, Stretch, and Shine. 4 years of us being a community. It was an idea born out of lockdown. And it was something I just wanted to give to the community, and I wanted to create a community. So thank you all for joining me today. Of course, it's our Sunday morning Start You Up. We're going to spend 45 minutes together, and we're going to take a deep breath. We're going to re-energize our bodies, reinvigorate the gray matter, and reconnect with our soul. Please take a moment to take a deep breath. Last week we talked a lot about intention. I hope that you will take a moment to set your intention for this morning. My intention is the word freedom. I want freedom around movement. I want us to feel free. I want us to feel lighter and brighter. And this is going to be a crazy week. I'm here in the United States, and there's a tremendous amount of clutter and chatter and crap all around people's actions and their words. Remembering that your words are incredibly important in how you live your life. So my intention is freedom for everyone, freedom of all that is important. That word just, it really struck me. Anyway, we're going to start. I was in Sydney on a ferry a couple weeks ago. A few shoulder rolls just to let's inhale it up. I want you to feel it all. And then I want you to just release it. And then I just want you to inhale it all and release it. So you just get, feel it. Kind of feel it coming up from your feet through your entire body. And it just makes a nice circle. So it's a full feeling of that. We're going to start with a little energy zesting. We're going to take it across our bodies. So you're just moving the energy. Oftentimes is a great thing to do in the morning when you first get up. If your body's had a long slumber and it gets a little crunchety. Anyway, I was on a ferry in Sydney. I was going to say by myself, but there were a lot of people on the ferry. And I just had this sense of freedom. The wind was blowing and the sun was shining. There's just water everywhere. It's so beautiful. And I just had this sense of total freedom. Like I had no plans. I had no place to be, nobody to meet, do, be, all the things across your body. Feel that core engaged now. And it was such a beautiful moment that I'm going to hold on to. That was just feeling free, It's like the champagne is feeling free. My orchids are just doing amazing, beautiful blooms. And it's interesting because we're now starting into the shorter days, the cooler weather. And just get some energy, right? And we're going to just tap. There's no right or wrong way to tap. We're starting just right underneath the eyes to open it up. Our energy pathways. Yes. So freedom. That is my intention and my dream for all. Right here, collarbone, is where we're going next. With your breathing, feel your breath. Be aware of your human. How does it feel this morning or this evening, whatever time it is you may be choosing to watch this or rewatch this one. Very easy, yes. And now right here into your sternum. And that's a real good place to also activate the white blood cells. Happy them up, get them going, particularly if you're feeling, sometimes when you get feeling on the edge of a little something, discomfort in your human, cold, flu, whatever sort of little thing, really work on that, releasing that energy block, get plenty of fluids, and see if you can't visualize it just being very healthy. Happy cells, that's what I always say. Think of happy cells just dancing around in your body, right here. So it's right in that top rib. If you feel any discomfort there, just know you've got some inflammation going on somewhere in your human. So just be aware of that and let it talk to you. And big stretches. Okay, now inhale, exhale, and you're going to just take it all the way up, opening that crown chakra and feeling that beautiful oxygen just flow right on up. So 4 years together. Amazing things have happened these 4 years. And we'll continue. Okay, right there between your eyes, opening up that third eye. So starting this next week, you can see I'll be posting what YouTube calls shorts. We're not talking about my height. We're talking about the length of the reel. And so twice a week, it'll be Try Hard Tuesdays and a Fistful of Fun Fridays. And it will be whatever it is that I think I want to share right across your heart. So they will be going, they'll be up, posted up. They will not be lives, they will just be posted up. So Tuesdays and Fridays, you can find a little quick, it's called a short. It's less than 3 minutes, and it should be delightful and uplifting and something especially made just for you. Okay, right there, your belly button. Yes. And then right there, go ahead, it's your sacral chakra, it's where your power is. Now I want you to think about those shoulders. Yeah. Last week I told you about that little thing I did, which was crazy. I started noticing that I was tensing my body in situations where there was no stress whatsoever. All the time. Whoa! And I do this work. So I just wanted to highlight, really think about being in your body and feeling it. And you know, when you suddenly realize your shoulders are like edging to your ears, you know, take that moment. So a really great way to let go of anxiety, you can do it anywhere, and we'll do it right now. We're going to practice it. You're going to inhale twice through your nostrils up, and then you're going to do one big exhale out. Okay, let's do it. It's okay, that will release the anxiety in the body. That will get the shoulders down. It will also get you breathing again and aware of your breath, which is hugely important and impactful. Let's pull that energy up. Whoop. And up. And up. And zip it straight up. Lock it in place. And now you got to do the shimmy. I also have to tell you that I call it the shimmy just because that's me, but you know, if you look at a lot of the Chinese practices, bouncing is so healthy for your system. And just keep it soft in the knee, soft in the landing, but loose. It's so good for you. You know, just remember last week we did the orangutan arms? But it's so good. Good for your balance. It wakes everybody up. It gets things flowing. So just remember that you can, I call it doing the shimmy because that's a lot more fun than bouncing. Or we could call it the kanga. Anyway, add that to your toolkit for you. And we're going to go ahead and feel those hips open up. A couple figure eights. Drop the shoulders. Think about just moving into it. Flowing with it. Whatever feels good for it. Opening that little back and your hips. You want to go ahead and get in that full figure eight. Yes, 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 yes. So you're going to be excited. In January, I'm offering a 6-week course online called Live LIVE. It stands for Love Infused Vibration Elevation. So you're going to learn how to lift your energy vibration. 6 weeks with me in a community online. All the upcoming information will be available. So that will be starting in January. We'll also be opening up a membership for, are you ready for this? This is a big announcement. It's Energy Fitness. Energy Fitness, yeah. So stay tuned for your opportunity to become a founding member of that group. Oh, yes. How is that back of your neck feeling? Mine's a little crunchy today. How has your energy been? Oh my gosh, we've had the craziest energy since the new moon. It's been really exciting here anyway, on so many levels. So if your body's feeling a little achy, or if you're feeling like you need more sleep, just do it. Get the extra sleep. Do the things, you know, if you feel like you need a nap. I mean, granted, that's not always easy to do in a lot of our lives, but tuck your left hand, and we're going to tilt our head and neck to the right ever so gently. You want to open up that pathway through your neck into your shoulder blade. But definitely listen to your body. Listen to your body. I want you to breathe. I want you to really feel that. And let them float down. Take a nice breath. Open it up. And tilt towards the floor. And at this time too, you want to go ahead and start feeling into your feet. See how your balance is this morning. Maybe you need to open your toes. Maybe rotate in the outside and then the inside of your feet. Up on the toe, through the ball of the foot. Feel it work through there. Beautiful. And go ahead and release that. Clasp your hands behind your neck. We're going to take a deep breath, and we're going to fold forward as our elbows connect. And your neck drops. And your core is engaged. And you're breathing. Open. Go ahead and clasp them behind your back and stretch down. And then you want to take your shoulder blades and you want to take your, then you're going to drop the shoulder blade, and then you're going to squeeze them together so that you have a nice open chest. You're lengthening your spine, right? So you're not here, but rather right there. Oh, yes. And you know, lift your head just a little bit, elongate that neck. A lot of times people have a problem breathing through their breathway, getting it, you know, having it not completely open. So that's another little thing you can work on, is lengthening that neck. Think about giraffe necks. Well, maybe not quite that long, but the idea of it. Now take a nice deep breath, and you're going to slide your hands together into the reverse prayer, right there. And you're just gonna go ahead and you may be here. It's just if you're here and you can't connect, do me a favor and get those shoulders back, not forward. But if you can connect, take it up as far as you can, then open up that chest, expand and breathe. Expand. Now think about expanding your energy, right? Think about being in your energy and just feel it get bigger, like more energy, more presence, more fun, more lightness, more brightness. And just kind of feel it sprinkle around you. Actually, the sun is shining here in Oregon this morning. It's been a bit rainy lately. We're definitely into the fall. The colors of the trees have been absolutely brilliant and magnificent. So it's always a beautiful sight to enjoy. And because I know this is an all-time favorite, we're going to do one up, one down, and where do they connect? Shake it out and see where they connect. If they connect, you know that over time and consistency, that your range of motion will increase, as will your flexibility, your balance, your strength. As we stretch, we are lengthening and strengthening our muscles. And just breathe into that. And okay, we're going to switch sides and see where we meet. Where do we meet? Beautiful. And just breathe with it. Feel that nice lengthening of your spine. And I want you to go ahead and release it all. Feel your fingers just trickle down, and now I want you to go ahead and onto your toes, tippy toes. Just feel how now, think about your core is going to be engaged, activated, and you're going to activate your lower extremities. So those muscles are all doing what they're supposed to do. And then you just pull your feet back. Feel the front of that foot. Back up on your toes. And also remember, drop down the shoulders. Shoulder blades drop and squeeze together. How's that feel? Is that feeling good? Feel it in your legs, your booty. Now we're going to take a wider second. We're going to sit back in our heels. We're going to go straight down into a squat. You may be here today, depends on where you're feeling. And I always say start slow. You know, you want to breathe. Your muscles don't just automatically go ta-da. You want to breathe into them. Now I also like to open my shoulder blades and release my low back and feel into my feet as I'm right here. Feels so good. And just see how, you know, maybe you can go further down, maybe you can't. Maybe you're up here today. Doesn't really matter. You're breathing, you are getting oxygen and blood flowing, you are strengthening and lengthening your muscles. We're also working on some. It'll make a difference in your nervous system, as well as your fascia. It's the whole deal, guys. It's the whole deal. It's getting it all moving. So what we're going to do now, we're going to take a deep breath. And then as we straighten our legs and drop, we're going to take it to the back of the leg. So we're going to be stretching out for the hamstring. But I don't want you to hyper extend your knees. And wherever your hands land is fine. Mine are going down. And I'm also opening up my low back. But you'll find that you can get a better stretch from standing if your hamstrings are really tight than on the floor. So that's just another thing to keep remembering. And then just take it as far as is comfortable. And then just feel the back of those legs. So you've got your hamstring, your calf, and your Achilles. And I really want you to feel it release. Because where your attention goes, your energy flows. So you really want to think about the back of that leg and really giving it, and feeling the blood flowing up and down. And you just breathe in and letting that hamstring release, loosen up a bit. Now, another thing you can do is put your elbows in your hands, and that will open your back a bit more and will take you a little further down. But I don't want any bouncing and I don't want any overexertion. You just want to breathe into that. Take a deep breath and come back, and we're going to go back to the squat for a moment. Ah, that feels so good. And we're breathing. And we're squatting. How are your quads feeling? By the way, oh, they're just fine, Gina. They're just fine. Deep breath. Stick it back into the hamstrings. Oh, yeah. And since we're here, let's put our hands down and our knees down, and we're on the floor. Perfect. Get yourselves adjusted. So I want you to kind of keep your hands pretty much under your shoulders, not too far, and just breathe. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to exhale, and we're going to round our back, pulling our belly button to the spine and looking through our legs. Open, open, open. Excellent. Deep breath. And we're going to arch through and look up. How far can you look up? Inhale. Push through that spine, rounding it. Belly button to the spine, opening your shoulder blades. And let's arch. Right on up. And from here, I just want you to bring your right leg to your hand on the outside. And we're going to sit into it. You should feel it all the way through here and in the back. I just want you to sit into it. Great for your hips. And your core too, because you're activating your core. You want to think about your core being all the way around your spine, all the way, not just in the front. We have this visual that we seem to sell, at least in the United States, that, you know, six-pack ab is all it's at, and that's right here. But that's not reality, folks. We got 4 layers of core, and they go all the way around. So, and we don't just breathe from the front of our bodies either. So think about being a dimensional person with it all the way around. And I'm really leaning in here. Go ahead and bring that one back. Take a deep breath, and we'll bring the left one up. And then as soon as you bring it up, you want to, oh yeah, get into that stretch. Activate, activate, activate. Feel into it. Really feel into it. Focus right in through that. Take that back. We're going to take our right arm under. We're going to go ahead and stretch under all the way. And then we're going to go ahead and bring it all the way up. And tuck it under. All the way up. Can you feel that opening up? How about a third one? Under. All the way up. And release. Switch sides. We're going to take the left, under all the way. Bring it up and take a look at the fingers. And it's going to slide under. And up. And one more. Take it down. Bring it up. And because we're here, let's do a child's pose. Let's just go ahead and open up. Sit back on those feet. Open up your knees as comfortably as they can be. You can be here or here. If you don't want to put your head on the floor, you can be here. I just want you to think of putting space between your shoulder blades. Opening up your hips. Ah, nice deep breath. Go ahead. We did the front of our leg. The back of our legs. We did our hamstrings, right? So we're going to go ahead and find a nice comfortable stance. Bring your right leg up, and you're just going to put your fingers lightly, and then you're going to take it, and you're working the belly. So you're going to take the knee down, and you're going to pull it back and down to activate the belly of the quads. That's the front of your leg. You want to make sure that when you strengthen both sides of the muscle, it's like on our arms when we work the biceps and the triceps. So that's the front of your leg, and we're breathing with that. Feeling good. Looking forward to this beautiful month of November. November's always been an interesting month for me. I celebrate every holiday. For those of you that don't know me, I mean every holiday. So Halloween is by far one of the most fun holidays, I think. And then, of course, there was really the Witchy Friday, November 1st, which for us witchy girls is a super energy day. Plus, it was a new moon. And my daughter's birthday is on the 8th of November. And then we kind of slide into Thanksgiving. And then I wake up and it's New Year's. But I kind of like the very first few days of November because there's an anticipation and an excitement about the twinkle lights and all of those things coming up. And yet, there's a really nice place for gratitude. And, go ahead and light a candle that smells good to you, or make a pot of homemade soup. Do those kinds of things. I want you to take this leg, and I want you to bring it right in front of you. You're going to hold it out. You can flex it or point it. Core is engaged. But for those of us in this part of the world, it's really a nice time to start activating the things that bring you comfort and warmth, and engage in all your senses. That's what I would suggest. Engage in all your senses. How's that feeling? Are we activating everything? I'm feeling it. All right, we're going to switch to the other side. Make sure you get a nice strong base. And then bring the left up. And then just adjust to what works perfectly for you. Your body is unique. There's only one human like you. It's kind of incredible, isn't it? Pretty special. So you're breathing through that. Keep breathing. You might want to adjust it just a little bit more to get a little bit deeper of a stretch right there in the front of that quad. Inhale, exhale in. Core is going to be engaged. There we go. You feel that? Everybody's activated. It looks like we're not doing anything, but I guarantee we are. Deep breath. And let's roll it over onto our backs. So if you're not a subscriber, be sure you take a moment to subscribe. And then turn on your notifications so that when I pop up my new videos, where it's shorts that are coming, like I said, Tuesday and Friday, you'll be advised when they're there. Yes. All right. Push that low back into the floor and take a deep breath. I want you to activate by pushing your heels into the floor. You're going to activate your lower body, your lower extremities. We're going to go up into a bridge, but we're going to take it so that we start at the base and really just work up. You can start feeling your quads, you're activating your core, you got your glutes going, you're feeling your hip flexors, but keep your toes up, because that's really, when I say activated, I mean it's like, it's working them. And you really want to keep that going while we're breathing. It's really easy to kind of do this work without activating. You know, you just kind of look like you're stretching. Breathe, breathe, breathe. I'm really feeling it this morning. In a good way, in a good way. Inhale. I want you to slowly release, but we're not releasing anything but the spine to start with, okay? You're just putting each vertebra down on the floor. We're still activated. We're still activated. Don't let it go yet. Now we can go and see how it just all let go. It melted. But we were activating, so we really were strengthening those muscles while we're doing that. So go ahead and do the bridge during the week. Tell me how you like it. How about the soles of your feet together? We're going to do the butterfly. So get really adjusted. I want you to lengthen and relax your upper torso and just bring your arms up. And you can leave them right here if you want to. You can put them together, whichever is more comfortable. And we're just opening the inner thigh and lengthening our spines. And go ahead and sweep your arms down, legs together. We're going to take the right over the left. The legs are going to go to the right. Your head's going to go to the left. Opening that hip, your back, your spine. Yes. And let's switch sides. Left over the right, legs to the left, head to the right. And back together. Now I want you to straighten both legs and just bring that right knee to your chest and just breathe into it, opening it. Good time that we can also release our ankles. Go ahead and rotate them in both directions. Give them a little, might sound crunchily. They sound like little Rice Krispies. Goodness gracious. Guess I probably should have been doing a few more of those. Now while it's here, I want you to go ahead and take it across your body. Oh yes, you should be able to open all the way. Can you feel that one? And go ahead and put that down. Let's bring the left knee to our chest. Deep, deep breath. Lengthen that spine. And take that across your body all the way. Are you breathing? Breathing check. Breathing check. Okay, and go ahead, bring your knees to your chest, both of them, and just release that low back. Feel into it. And fingertips all the way up. And we're up. My hair's falling apart. Take a deep breath. Nice. A little diamond here. Just lean forward. Try and lengthen your back. Beautiful. You know what I want you to remember to do this week? I want you to remember to smile. Yeah, that's what I want you to do this week. In addition to everything else, but I want you to remember to smile. Bring some joy to this world. Put a smile, just for fun. Try it out. Right now we're releasing our low back. We're opening up the hips. We're doing all the good things. Lengthening our spine. Excellent. So today's for sitting comfortably for breathing. I'm just going to do some box breathing. It's a basic box. We're going to inhale up 4 through the nostrils. We're going to hold it for 4. We're going to exhale through the mouth for 4, and we're going to hold it for 4. And I want you to think about when we're inhaling, taking not just your stomach, but expanding all of it around. Okay? So go ahead and get comfortable. And for a moment, just inhale and think about pushing out it all around, right? All of it. And then when you're going to inhale, you're going to exhale. Right? Inhale, it's going to expand. Exhale, we're going to contract. Go ahead and close your eyes if you feel so inclined. We'll take an inhale through our nostril up for the 4 count. Hold. Exhale through the mouth. And hold. Inhale up, expand. Hold. Exhale, contract. And hold. Go ahead and do that pattern on your own. Go ahead and come back to your regular breath. Open your eyes when you feel comfortable. Let's rotate your shoulders around some. So remember, my word for the week is freedom. Freedom to all. Try and put a smile out there in the world. Put a little more play in your day. Thank you for taking time to be a part of this community. If you haven't subscribed, please do. If you liked this, be sure and click the like button and feel free to share with your friends anything that you've enjoyed, and perhaps they want to become a part of our larger community also. My name is Jina Bieland, and I am the creator, the founder, and the Chief Energy Officer right here at Strength, Stretch, and Shine, where all things are about flexibility, balance, and strength for your mind, your body, and your soul. I want you to take a moment and just give yourself a really big hug, as big as a hug as you can get. Open those shoulders, drop that head down, take a nice deep breath. And until next time, remember to be flexible. I love you all. Don't forget, we've got Try Hard Tuesday and a Fistful of Fun Friday. I don't know, some fun things like that, but I will be popping up at least 2 times during the week with some shorts. If you have any questions, comments, please do share them with me. Take care and have a great week.